G'day everyone, just doing a quick screencast here of how to find training.gov. So the first thing we need to do is go to Explorer or Chrome, and up in your toolbar here we want to Google, so we'll find our Google, and we're just going to search for TGA. Usually comes up fairly high up in our list, homepage training.gov. So when you first go to the homepage, you'll come to this page here, and you can use the quick search option on the right here, or you can click on search here, which we will do. So when you go into here, you can find RTOs on the bottom one, or you can look on the top one here and actually search for the units of competence that you want to look for. So when you're searching in here, you will just put something in the search bar. You can actually unclick these so you don't get superseded data or anything that's deleted, or you can just leave it as it is. So if we just want to search for TAE DEL 301, which is the one that you're doing at the moment, we can click that and then click search, and it will give us the information. Now if we'd untick the superseded ones, we wouldn't have that top one, but we don't want the superseded unit, we want the current unit. So we click on the current unit, and it will give us all the information about the unit of competence that we want to work from. And that's how you would search for a unit of competence. So in the unit of competence, what we've got here, this is our mapping, so when it was created, links to the companion volumes for this qualification. This here is accredited courses that include this unit in its mapping, training packages that include the unit, and then qualifications that include the unit. So if we did a cursory look through here, we would possibly find our TAE 40116, there it is at the top. So it shows that it sits in that course, and also skill sets that include this qualification. Here in this section we have the where you can download, so you can download the unit of competence in a Word-based form, or you can download it as a PDF, and this is handy if you're cutting and pasting from the unit of competence into, say, a mapping document or something like that. So download it there. Remember that the unit of competence is broken up into two parts. There's the unit, and then which has the performance criteria and elements, and there's the assessment requirements, which has the performance evidence, knowledge evidence, and assessment conditions. You need both of those documents if you're using this to build your course. Continue down, and all the information that's in those two documents is actually on this screen, so this sometimes makes it a bit easier when you're looking for things. It has the application, so what's the unit used for, then it goes through the elements and performance criteria for the unit, and when we are building our courses, our delivery and assessment, we have to meet and ensure that we are determining competence in all of these performance criteria for our students. So when we build our assessments, we're building them to match that performance criteria so that we can be sure that our students are competent. And in our foundation skills here, these foundation skills are also embedded into our performance criteria, and it lists it there, and we need to map those as well. There's the unit mapping information, so how does it sit against the old unit, so that's the superseded unit, is it equivalent or not? And then it comes into our assessment requirements, so that would be the second document from before. And it lists performance evidence. So performance evidence, these things must be assessed in their assessment, and knowledge evidence, where we need to evaluate and assess this knowledge evidence. Now some of this knowledge can be assessed practically through a practical demonstration, but we have to ensure that we've captured that knowledge evidence somewhere in our assessment. And then the last bit here is our assessment conditions, and sometimes these can be very specific around things that you must do, or you may say things like you must deliver in the workplace, it must be assessed in a particular way, or it must include specific equipment. So that's a really quick overview of a unit of competence and how to find it on training.gov. So remember, we go to the search, we click on the search, we type in our code, we click on search, and we select the most current one, and that's how you do it. Thanks for watching.